What's up, guys? It's your local realized man checking in the realized car. In today's video, I'm going to talk about lucid dreaming, my experience with it, and how it relates with the mind. And to begin with, in regards to lucid dreaming, I always used to think it was some bullshit. I thought it was a crop of shit. It didn't exist. It was the type of stuff that, you know, weed heads do when they're smoking too much weed, and they come up with these crazy ideas about lucid dreaming and stuff. I didn't buy it, right? Okay, so a while back, I used to pick my mom up from work. I used to pick her up around 7:30 when she finished work and drop her at home. And when I got back home, I would go to sleep because I was too tired, right? I'd go back to sleep. So it was on one of these days when I went back to sleep that I was in a dream. I didn't know at the time, of course. I was just dreaming. I was hanging out with my friends in some car park, doing some random shit. But at some stage, for whatever reason, which I can't tell you why, in this dream, I realized I was dreaming. And as soon as I realized that I was dreaming, everything just kind of like this weird zoom in effect. Everything just became super real. Like I shit you not, like life, right? Like everything became as if I am right now. Super conscious. My mind was just super woke. And I was a little bit scared, right? So everything is as if I'm awake in this dream. And I'm a little bit scared, and I look at the ground, and I trip and fall on the ground and wake up. So that was my very first lucid dreaming experience. So I remember waking up from this dream, and I was thinking, what the fuck was that? What just happened? Right? All these crazy questions start coming up in my head about lucid dreaming. It's like, what was that? Was that a lucid dream? This thing I've been making fun of all these years? So what I did was I went online, researched it, and it turns out that a lot of people have been doing these lucid dreams, right? A lot of people have having these experiences. So it was at that point that I actually consciously started trying to have these lucid dreams. And I did. Throughout 2016, I had a lot of lucid dreams, especially in the morning. I could never do them at nighttime, always in the morning after picking my mom up, getting up, and then going back to sleep. I had lots and lots of lucid dreams where I was doing all kinds of shit, you know, flying, you know, talking to people, and the thing that really amazed me about these lucid dreams was the power of the mind, right? Because when you're dreaming, you have, like, not always, but you sometimes create completely random new environments, buildings, right? New people with character traits that are talking to you, and it really is amazing. It's so amazing that the mind can do this out of nothing. It can create people. It can create structures. It can create concept storylines like a blockbuster movie. Your mind, right? The very mind you use every day. In the same way that's amazing, is also scary, because if your mind can do this when it's given free rein in the lucid dreams or in your normal dreams, what games does it play on you in the waking state? Now, I live next door to a guy who actually has schizophrenia, right? He's actually got mental illness, and this guy sees things. I remember coming out into the living room one day and seeing him actually talking to my mailbox in the morning. So schizophrenia is some real shit, and the doctors can diagnose schizophrenia. They can see that something's wrong with your brain, and that, you know, you're seeing things that shouldn't be there, but these things are real to you. You have schizophrenia, and they'll give you pills, and it's all good. But every single brain's got the potential to create things out of nothing. It's just that the person who's got schizophrenia has got some sort of mental fuck up in their brain that makes them see things when they're awake. Yet we see things all the time when we're sleeping. We don't question it. So you have to question yourself, what subtle things might you be seeing in real life that are not there? Now, I'm not saying like full-blown objects, but I'm talking about concepts and ideas that you believe in and that you're blinded to the reality of because your brain's kind of set in its ways. So now your brain makes you look for certain things. I'm sure you've had that experience before when you were so sure about something, so sure that someone was perhaps cheating on you or whatever, right? And you were 100% sure, all the evidence, everything aligned up to make you see that reality. And then you find out later on that you are over-exaggerating things or overlooking into things, and the reality was completely different to what you thought it was, right? Could it be that your brain is actually making you see those things that are not there? Kind of like using its creative power to make you see these things that you want to believe in. I think so. But of course, it's just a concept. It's just an idea that I'm throwing at you guys here because I'm just talking really candidly. And talking about dreams, I've been thinking about dreams. Dreams always have something to do with your subconscious mind. Lately, I've been having lots of dreams about exams, and I just recently finished my exams, failing exams, and that's what constantly happens in my dream. I fail exams or I don't show up to the exam. It's no coincidence that I'm having these dreams now after finishing these exams, because my mind is actually worried about those exams, right? So your dreams have got to be some sort of way for your subconscious mind to kind of communicate with your conscious mind or something like that, I'm thinking. But here's the kicker. What happens if you are bent on changing your subconscious mind through lucid dreaming? Could that be a thing? Could you go into a lucid dream with the intention of directly influencing your subconscious mind? I don't know. But these are just some of the ideas I've been thinking of, guys. Tell me if they're bullshit. Tell me if they're far-fetched. It's just some things I've been thinking of, and I might look into the future once I get back into lucid dreaming. I can't really do it at the moment, but I was on a roll last year. And yeah, you guys leave your comments down below. Tell me if you've had any interesting experiences with lucid dreaming or dreaming in general, or anything to do with the brain and its creative power. That's the video for today, guys. It's a bit different, a bit, out there, but, I share all these insights I have with you guys because I feel like we need to talk about these things. We're a big family. We're all trying to get to that higher ideal of self-actualization to really figure out what the fuck is going on and have control over our brains, over our minds. Until next time, guys, peace.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Would you mind clicking the post notifications if you do subscribe? Because if you don't, you won't see the videos in your newsfeed, which is pointless, but YouTube's gonna YouTube, alright? And yeah, peace.